Hi guys, welcome back to Kitchen Wargamers and welcome back to the Wargaming Shed. So in this video I'm just going to talk about what's coming up and quickly, I've not done a video now for a fair few months and basically, you know, life gets in the way again, and especially coming up to Christmas where I work, our hours have gone crazy because I work in retail. So it's all, you know, 50 hours plus a week. My days off are split. So when I come to sit down, do any hobbying or thinking about my next video, life's taken over. So this is going to be my first video for a few months, and it's going to be my last video this year. However, I have got a new project, as I always do, coming up. And so what I'll do is go through what my thoughts are for next year and what I'm very slowly working on. I'm basically getting things together, and this all comes with the new release of the real book Midgard Heroic Battles. Now if you're in the know, I think this has gone very popular. If you're in the know, it's basically a gaming system that's designed for swords and shields type of wargaming. However, I'm going to push the boundary a bit with it for something in a second I'll tell you about. But yeah, I'm concentrating on this. And basically you can use it for historical, fantasy, and you know, bits in between. Make up your own sort of games with swords and shields. And yeah, it's really got me excited because it's going to replace a lot of rules what I've been looking at, what I've been thinking of doing. So yeah, once I get stuck into this, it's going to replace a lot. So what I'm doing for the Midgard is I'm doing a retake of history, sort of changing it, because I'll just show you here. I absolutely love Vikings, and I've always thought about you know, doing games with Vikings, and I like Normans as well. And as you know, 1066 the Normans invaded Britain, and also the Vikings, Battle of Stamford Bridge was virtually the end of the Viking era for England, and then obviously the Normans took over and everything went. But I'm going to do a bit of change of history. Basically what it's going to be is the Vikings have absolutely captured all of England, and Viking paganism is now in full go. And the Normans, being Christians, I know the correct history of it, like the Normans, you know, descended from the Vikings, i.e. the Norsemen were given with Rollo. Given Normandy, or a place in Francia that they called Normandy, as in a land of the Norsemen, and obviously Christianity took over with them and everything like that, and how it progressed. And obviously you know about the Vikings. So what's happened is the Vikings have taken over, and it's now called Daneland, and the Normans I've had enough of this, and they want Christianity back in Britain. So they're invading to get rid of the Vikings, and that's how I'm going to play the games. I'm going to take a bit of historical license sort of thing, change up when I do heroes. So you have like of Ragnar and Bjorn and Ivor the Boneless and all that kind of stuff, and put them all in the same era, even though there was, you know, years between them all, and there was years between the Vikings and the Normans as well. But I'm going to mix that up, and that's what the battle's going to be for what's now called Daneland, and the Normans are out to kick them out and take it over. So that's going to be the settings for my Midgard gaming. Now Midgard as well, like I said, you can adapt it for fantasy, historical, and what you want in between. So just to go back a bit, As you know, in the last few months, well, probably this year, I've been talking about a secret project I've been working on, and I've not really, it's been sitting on the back burner, and that was Kings of War. I got the starter set, and I was going to do the 2 armies, and but never really got around to it. So with Midgard, it's going to replace a few things, because I don't want to learn rules after rules after rules, and I think with using Midgard is the perfect thing for it. So Midgard is going to replace Kings of War. It's going to replace Valor and Fortitude. It's going to replace, now as you've seen, I don't know if you've seen the video, I found all my Warhammer Chaos Army. So, you know, if I want to do that, rather than learn the rules for Age of Sigmar or the Old World, yeah, Midgard will cover that as well. So that's going to be gone. Also, I was going to learn Hell Caesar for War of the Roses and things, but that's going to be gone. All Midgard will take over all them. And also Black Powder, even though it doesn't cover it, you can use, I don't know if it's something going to come up later on in expansions or anything, but with their missile attacks and things like that in Midgard, I'm going to look at changing that into, with obviously rifles and muskets. Instead of arrows, they're going to be using muskets, so I'm going to use that type of rule with that and see how that goes. So hopefully with Midgard, I'll replace that rule book, that type of rule book, Valor and Fortitude and Kings of War. So my channel will basically be the Midgard set of rules, so that's one lot, and also my Bolt Action version 3. My Bolt Action version 3, with everything that's been going on, I've had a quick look through it. I've not even looked at the rules properly, tried a game or anything like that. It's just too much pressure with work, and with people phoning in sick, because there's not many of us anyway. I've had to cover shifts, and I was ill as well, back a fair while, so I had a week off work or so. But yeah, that's all real life taking over. So my aim of next year is Bolt Action 3, going through the rules like I did with version 2, battle reports and hobby updates with that, and also with Midgard as well, with replacing all this other stuff, and my new armies for Midgard, the Vikings versus the Normans. Been buying some stuff, so I've got 2 boxes that one had 2 lots of the Vikings and the other had 2 lots of the Normans. I've also bought some Sarissa buildings, got a Viking longhouse and also a Viking village as well, which is about six buildings. So I'll have scenery to work on with that. There's one building and some carts there made up ready. Some of my Vikings made up. I'm going to make them all, everything up, and then I'm going to paint them and then base them as well. Just show you over here. That's a kill zone. Now that's used in Midgard. There'll be more on that as I get through it as well. And there's a few of my loads of bases for Midgard, because it's not model removal. It's the bases. One full base will be 1 unit of whatever troops you have, foot troops, cavalry or whatever, and yeah, anything to do with if you're doing fantasy stuff as well. Just show you over there some leeching I've bought, because I'm going to redo a lot of my scenery as well, just to give it because they're a fair few years old. So I'm just do some updates on them as well. Yeah, I think that's covered. My apologies again to everyone. I am still here, and like I said, life's got in the way again with work, and especially coming up to Christmas. I'm not going to have time to do much. But in the new year, keep an eye out for my Midgard project, and I'll show you in more detail what I'm doing for, you know, these other rule books. So I'll be putting all them to the side, and I'll be learning Midgard and Bot Action version 3, and that's what I'll be working on. If you haven't heard anything about Midgard, go on YouTube. It's done by the Two Fat Lardies. They've got loads of videos, and also people are starting to put battle reports up now as well about Midgard. So nip over, have a look at them, and yeah, you'll see. And probably it might be something for you as well. Because like I say, you could do historical, you know, swords and shields type of things. And also it can be adapted for fantasy wargaming as well. So like your Kings of War, your Warhammer and Warhammer Age of Sigmar, and anything else you want to do really. It opens a lot to you, to your mind, to what you want to do with the rules, and they are well put together. They're really good. They've been working on it apparently for quite a few years, play testing and everything like that, and they've got it to where they want it before they actually released it. I had it on pre-order, got it a couple of weeks ago, and yeah, that's where I'm up to. Yeah, so thanks for sticking with me. I have lost a few subscribers because I haven't been about, but yeah, I'm still here, guys. Please keep with me, and if you haven't, or you're thinking of subscribing to me, that'll be fantastic. Putting a thumbs up as well, sharing the video and whatever, and any comments. Also, you probably, last year I started Valor and Fortitude covering the rules. I've not done any more of that, and like with this new rule set, I don't plan on doing any more. But if you really do want to see more covering the rules of Valor and Fortitude, you know, I'll get enough people asking for that, I will do it just for you guys, because it's not much. This is the first edition rule book. It's only a few pages, and they've got the second edition, which what I was covering before. Right, I think that's about everything. If there's anything you missed or any questions you want to ask, put in the comments below. And once again, apologies for no videos, and I just hope you could stay with me through this. And like I say, won't be doing another video now till next year when things calm down, and yeah, I'll get back into the swing of things, get my mojo back, sort of thing. But thanks a lot, guys, really appreciate it. Yeah, that's about it. So just remember to make it, paint it and play it, and I'll see you next year. Thanks very much, guys. Thanks a lot. Bye now.